Green veggies that control blood pressure and prevent heart attack. What if I told you that getting a healthier heart could be as simple as adding more greens to your meals? Imagine lowering your risk of heart disease by 30% without spending a dime on medications. In this video, we're diving into the power of green vegetables and how they can be a game changer for your heart health. I'll break down the specific compounds in each veggie that directly help protect your heart, so you can start making smarter food choices. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which greens to add to your meals, without the need for expensive supplements or complicated diets. Trust me, you won't believe the heart-healthy powers hiding in number 3. This could seriously change your life. Let's see how vegetables work for cardiovascular system. Ever wondered what makes green vegetables such cardiac allies? They're called nutritional multitaskers. While medications typically target single risk factors, these greens simultaneously address multiple heart disease pathways. First, they lower inflammation, which is now recognized as a major driver of arterial damage. They also work to improve cholesterol ratios, pushing up the good HDL while helping to clear out the harmful LDL. Additionally, these powerful plants help regulate blood pressure through multiple mechanisms, and they enhance blood vessel function, making your circulatory system more efficient with every beat of your heart. Research from the American Heart Association revealed that the nitrates in leafy greens convert to nitric oxide in your body, which helps blood vessels dilate and reduces the strain on your heart with every beat. So, let's explore the 8 most powerful green vegetables for your heart and their cardiovascular benefits. Number 8. Green beans. Green beans are a unique combination of a vegetable and a legume, offering the best of both worlds in terms of nutrition. As a starchy legume, they're packed with fiber and folate, both of which are well known for supporting heart health. A cup of green beans provides 4 grams of fiber and 42 micrograms of folate, along with other beneficial compounds that contribute to overall wellness. One of the key compounds in green beans is lutein, which studies in the Journal of Hypertension have shown can help lower blood pressure thanks to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. People who had the highest lutein intake were 73% less likely to develop high blood pressure over an 8-year period. Green beans also contain flavonoids called catechins, which improve endothelial function and reduce platelet aggregation. It makes your blood less likely to form dangerous clots. What makes green beans particularly valuable in a heart-healthy diet is their unmatched accessibility and versatility. Unlike some seasonal specialty greens, they're readily available year-round, in virtually all markets across the country, eliminating the excuse of limited access to healthy options. They're also notably affordable, compared to some trendier superfoods, making heart-healthy eating more economically accessible. Green beans maintain their impressive nutrient profile remarkably well when frozen, allowing for convenient storage without significant nutritional compromise. Perhaps most importantly for families, they're generally accepted even by picky eaters who might reject other green vegetables, making them an ideal gateway food for developing healthier dietary patterns that can last a lifetime. For maximum cardiovascular benefits, lightly steam green beans until bright green but still crisp, which preserves their water-soluble vitamins and fiber structure. Number 7. Collard greens. Did you know? Collard greens, a leafy green vegetable that's a type of cabbage, are a staple in southern U.S. cuisine. A cup of cooked collards gives you nearly 38 milligrams of magnesium, plus a bunch of other nutrients that work together to protect your heart. These hardy greens, with their broad, dark green leaves and light-colored veins and stems, are also packed with vitamin K, which is really important for keeping your arteries flexible and preventing them from clotting. A study from the researchers of American Journal of Hypertension found that 600 milligrams of daily magnesium supplementation significantly lowered blood pressure in hypertensive patients. While collards alone won't provide this amount, they contribute to overall intake when included in a varied diet. Magnesium's cardiac benefits are remarkably multifaceted and work on several levels simultaneously. At the cellular level, it acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, helping blood vessels relax and dilate, similar to a class of blood pressure medications, but without the side effects. They also contain substantial calcium, which contributes to healthy blood pressure regulation when obtained from plant sources. On top of that, collard greens are a great source of folate, which helps keep homocysteine levels in check. High homocysteine can damage the walls of your arteries, but folate helps prevent that. This is one reason why people who eat a lot of collard greens tend to have lower rates of heart disease despite other dietary factors. It also noticeably improves insulin sensitivity throughout the body, reducing diabetes risk, which is now recognized as a major heart disease factor. Additionally, magnesium has important antiarrhythmic properties that help maintain normal heart rhythm, potentially reducing the risk of dangerous irregular heartbeats that can lead to sudden cardiac events. This mineral truly deserves more attention in heart health conversations. Traditional Southern cooking methods often pair collards with smoked meats, which can add unhealthy sodium and nitrates. For heart-healthy preparation, try braising collards with vegetable broth, garlic, and a splash of apple cider vinegar, which enhances both flavor and nutrient absorption. Number 6. Bok choy. Bok choy is unique among leafy greens because it provides substantial calcium without the oxalates that can inhibit absorption in other greens. This matters for heart health because proper calcium balance is essential for multiple aspects of cardiovascular function. When calcium levels are optimized, they help maintain healthy blood pressure by regulating vascular tone and the release of hormones that control fluid balance. Calcium also plays a crucial role in supporting proper heart muscle contraction. Each heartbeat depends on precisely controlled calcium movement into and out of cardiac cells. Furthermore, research has shown that proper calcium balance from food sources helps reduce inflammation markers throughout the cardiovascular system, creating an environment less conducive to arterial damage and plaque formation. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that calcium from vegetable sources, unlike supplements, was associated with a reduced risk of coronary artery calcification. What makes bok choy particularly valuable is its exceptional calcium bioavailability. It also contains potent phytonutrients called isothiocyanates that have been shown to reduce inflammation in cardiac tissue. Cooking bok choy with apple cider vinegar or lemon not only makes the nutrients more absorbable, but also creates a flavor balance. The bitterness of the greens with the sour citrus makes them taste surprisingly sweet. The National Cancer Institute has also identified bok choy as having significant cancer protective properties, making it a 2-for-1 health investment. Number 5. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts pack more folate per serving than almost any other commonly consumed vegetable. This B vitamin is critical for heart health because it helps break down homocysteine, an amino acid that can damage blood vessel linings when levels get too high. When homocysteine builds up, it injures the endothelial cells that line your arteries, promoting inflammation and blood clot formation. A meta-analysis in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that elevated homocysteine increased heart disease risk by 42%. A single cup of Brussels sprouts provides 156 micrograms of folate. These tiny cabbage-like vegetables contain significant amounts of camphorol, a powerful flavonoid that directly reduces inflammatory cytokines that can damage arterial walls. They're also packed with vitamin C. Research shows it improves endothelial function and helps maintain the flexibility of blood vessels. Perhaps most surprisingly, Brussels sprouts contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that helps reduce triglycerides and systemic inflammation throughout the cardiovascular system. This unique nutritional profile makes Brussels sprouts a standout choice for comprehensive heart protection. Recent research from the University of Warwick found that the sulforaphane in Brussels sprouts activates a protein called NRF2, which protects arteries from inflammatory damage. Participants who consumed Brussels sprouts daily for 12 weeks showed a 13% improvement in flow-mediated dilation, a key marker of arterial health. For those who find Brussels sprouts bitter, roasting them with a little olive oil caramelizes their natural sugars, making them more palatable while preserving their heart-healthy compounds. Number 4. Broccoli. Broccoli belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family. They are renowned for their sulforaphane content. This is a compound that activates the body's natural antioxidant systems at the genetic level. Broccoli is filled with vitamins C and E, which have direct antioxidant effects. But what makes it extraordinary is its ability to activate the NRF2 pathway, which turns on hundreds of protective genes. This matters because oxidative damage to LDL cholesterol is what initiates the formation of arterial plaque. A study in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics found that regular consumption of cruciferous vegetables reduced inflammatory markers by up to 25%. Broccoli also contains a rare combination of soluble fiber and specific flavonoids that work synergistically to improve lipid profiles in remarkable ways. A 2020 clinical trial revealed impressive results. From just 2 cups of broccoli weekly, participants experienced a 6% reduction in harmful LDL cholesterol, while simultaneously enjoying a 4% boost in protective HDL cholesterol. This dual action, few medications can achieve without side effects. Even more impressively, markers of oxidative stress decreased by 19%, indicating that broccoli was actively protecting blood vessels from inflammatory damage at the cellular level. These multifaceted benefits explain why this cruciferous vegetable consistently appears in heart-healthy dietary recommendations. If you want to get maximum benefits, lightly steam broccoli rather than boiling it, which can leach away water-soluble nutrients, and don't discard the stems because they contain the highest concentration of fiber and certain protective compounds. Let's move to the most powerful green veggie. Number 3. Kale. Kale is usually known as the ultimate powerhouse of nitrate. Yes, you heard it right. Kale contains more nitrates per serving than almost any other vegetable, and these compounds are cardiac gold. After we eat kale, the nitrates convert into nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and opens the arteries. So this process helps your cardiovascular system. Let's see how it works. First, your blood pressure drops, typically by about 3 to 5 points systolic, which significantly reduces strain on arterial walls. As your blood vessels dilate, oxygen-rich blood flows more efficiently to the heart muscle itself, improving cardiac performance. This improved circulation means your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump, conserving energy and reducing wear on this vital organ. Perhaps most importantly, regular consumption improves endothelial function. The health of the cells lining your blood vessels is considered an early indicator of cardiovascular health long before symptoms appear. A 2020 study in the British Journal of Clinical Pharmacology found that participants who consumed 1 cup of kale daily for 4 weeks showed significant improvements in flow-mediated dilation, which is a measure of arterial health, compared to controls. Kale is also packed with lutein and zeaxanthin. These are the carotenoids that reduce arterial inflammation and oxidative stress. A cup of cooked kale provides 206% of your daily vitamin A, 684% of vitamin K, and 134% of vitamin C. These are all critical nutrients for cardiovascular function. The most effective way to prepare kale for maximum nutrient absorption? Lightly steam it for 5 minutes, which research shows preserves the nitrates while making other nutrients more bioavailable. Number 2. Spinach. Spinach helps to keep sodium-potassium balance really well. This potassium powerhouse is well known for its heart-boosting activities. According to the American Heart Association, this sodium-potassium balance is crucial for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Research shows that every extra 1,000 milligrams of sodium raises blood pressure by 1 to 2 points, while 1,000 milligrams of potassium lowers it by a similar amount. What's particularly interesting is that studies now indicate the ratio between these minerals matters more than their absolute amounts in your diet. explaining why cultures with high sodium diets but equally high potassium intake often show low rates of hypertension. The DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension, which emphasizes potassium-rich foods like spinach, has been shown to lower blood pressure as effectively as some medications. Beyond potassium, spinach is exceptionally rich in folate, amounting 263 micrograms per cup, which helps prevent hyperhomocystinemia. This is a condition where elevated homocysteine damages arterial walls. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that adequate folate intake reduced cardiovascular events by 16% in patients with heart disease. Spinach also contains unique antioxidants called thylakoids that have been shown to reduce cravings and help with weight management. Number 1. Swiss chard. As a part of the leafy green family, Swiss chard comes with a highly nutritious solution for heart health. You can say, when it comes to vitamin K, Swiss chard is unbeatable. 1 cup of cooked chard gives you an impressive 573% of your daily value. So, why does vitamin K matter for your heart? According to Dr. Levin explains, low levels of vitamin K are linked with increased calcification in the arteries, essentially turning them stiff and inflexible. This arterial stiffness is a major predictor of cardiovascular events. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that participants with the highest vitamin K intake had a 34% lower risk of arterial calcification compared to those with the lowest intake. Swiss chard stands out because it contains both K1, which is found in most leafy greens, and some K2, which is typically found in fermented foods, offering complementary cardiovascular benefits. The K1 form primarily supports proper blood clotting, ensuring your blood maintains the delicate balance between excessive clotting and inadequate clotting. Meanwhile, K2 plays a fascinating role in calcium metabolism. It helps direct this essential mineral to your bones, where it's needed, and prevent it from depositing in arterial walls, where it can cause damage. This dual action makes chard particularly valuable for long-term heart health maintenance. Beyond vitamin K, Swiss chard's vibrant stems contain betalains, which are plant pigments with powerful anti-inflammatory properties. A 2018 study in Nutrients found that betalains reduced inflammatory markers associated with heart disease by up to 32%. One important caution: if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, Coumadin, consult your doctor before significantly increasing your chard intake, as vitamin K can interact with these medications. Making green vegetables a daily habit. Eating more greens is one of the simplest and most effective ways to boost heart health, but it's important to focus on whole vegetables rather than relying on supplements. Dr. Levin highlights that the real health benefits come from the combination of nutrients found naturally in vegetables, working together in ways that supplements can't replicate. To get the most out of your greens, it's helpful to pair them with healthy fats, like those in an oil-based dressing. Dr. Chris Etherton recommends this approach to maximize the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, E, and K. Adding a little oil not only enhances the flavor of your veggies, but also helps your body absorb these essential nutrients more effectively. Incorporating more greens into your diet doesn't have to be a hassle. You can start by tossing a handful of spinach into your morning smoothie. Its flavor gets completely masked by the sweetness of the fruit, while you still get all the nutritional benefits. Keep frozen greens on hand for easy additions to soups and stews, or prep a big batch of mixed greens at the start of the week for quick, nutritious meals when time is tight. Don't be afraid to experiment with different ways to enjoy greens. Try roasting kale into crispy chips, stir-frying bok choy, or making a green-based pesto. These cooking methods can transform greens into tasty dishes that you'll actually look forward to eating. The key is consistency. Eating moderate amounts of greens regularly is more beneficial for your heart than occasionally loading up on large servings. So, find what works for you and start incorporating more of these nutrient-packed veggies into your routine for better overall health.
And with that, we wrap up today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. For more queries, I have also added some studies at the end of this video description. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Stay healthy, stay fine.